Hi again, everybody. I've just been watching a video and reading some comments regarding Life by Jen. And yes, it's tragic that she lost her life. I made a video about a month ago about which I hope I was fair. And I mentioned the help that she'd been getting, not least from her friend Marcine, who did an awful lot for Jen and for Jean, above and beyond the call. But in these comments, which has prompted me to make this video, there were people saying, I'm heartbroken, I've lost sleep over this, I can't stop crying. Why? You don't know people on YouTube, people who don't, for months on end even make a video, who don't really share their life with you because they haven't really got a life. And why? Save your tears and your sleepless nights for your family and friends, those closest to you, not for a YouTube personality. Be sad, say it's tragic, which it is, but don't allow it to interfere in your life to such an extent that, you're almost ready to be carted off to the funny farm. If you pardon the expression. Oh gosh. It's ridiculous. It's like outpourings of grief when, for example, when Diana died, and that was tragic, and, people paid their respects, rightly so, and everything else. But, it went over the top. It goes too far for somebody that you don't know, somebody that probably wouldn't even give you the time of day in real life. So it was the comments regarding Jen that prompted me. This isn't a video particularly about Jen, although I do feel that because she was on YouTube for such a long time, because she had such a lot of support in all sorts of ways, financial gifts, comments, that I think that it would be nice if somebody from Jen's family or friends would put the cause of death, without going into extreme details, but just, was it renal failure, was it heart failure, was it breathing difficulties, which is what I read. And I just think that those most supportive of Jen, maybe, do deserve that little bit of respect, and to be told, don't need to go into details, just, Which brings me on to the other people. I've already made a video about Chantal a little while ago. But the other one, Amberlynn Reid. This is a girl who, over the past 5-6 years, has made a career out of her weight loss journey, which has really been a weight gain journey. I think when she first started, she was in the mid 300s, less than 330, something like that, I don't know. And now she's £500. This is a girl who, not to put too fine a a gloss on it. She has done the dirty across people. Her first girlfriend, Casey, would tell you, a 16-year-old who Amberlynn accused falsely of a crime, rape. And at the time, I think Casey, or when she first got into the relationship with Amberlynn, she was only 16 years old. And for that accusation, untrue accusation, to be levelled at her was just devastating. She made a video which may still be on YouTube somewhere. She made a video some years ago. And the reason I bring that up is to say that really the personality of Amberlynn hasn't improved an awful lot. She uses her weight as a lever to gain views and to gain money. I think she thought she could continue to put on weight willy-nilly, gain all these subscribers who, were thinking, oh gosh, my life's so much better than that, and feel sorry for her. And I think she thought she had the edge on it and she could pull the carpet from underneath the scales at any time. She hasn't been able to do that. And now her weight is at such a level that her organs are giving out. She looks unwell. She looks ill. But begging for sympathy doesn't really do it, because come on YouTube and use YouTube as therapy, when what you actually need is to go into real therapy, to use some of that money, that enormous amount of money that you make. You've got over 200,000 subscribers, so you make a lot of money with all your videos as well, although I would imagine it's not as much as it was, or as much as it could be, because you're such a bore now. So boring. You're not yet 30, I don't think, and all we hear about is your health, your aching limbs. Now you've got, you say, a partially collapsed lung. I'm not quite sure what that means, partially collapsed, but let it be a wake-up call to you. If it was me, I had that amount of money, I would be checking in to a clinic and asking for and utilising all the help that was there in order to get my life on track. I'd be doing that. And I would be setting myself a goal of, say, in 12 months, of maybe losing £150, which at the weight you are is perfectly feasible. What is it? £13, £14 a month. It's nothing. So instead of coming on YouTube and weeping and wailing and expecting the views to go up and everybody to offer you sympathy and everybody to continue to offer you encouragement to get well, which you totally ignore, why don't you do something for yourself and get yourself into a clinic? Jen and Amberlynn and various others have come on and said, this happened in my childhood. If you knew what happened to me in my childhood, and my formative years, your head would spin. Stop using it as an excuse. Go to therapy. Combine it with a stay in a clinic. Look at Amy Slayton, how she's turned her life around. And she's got 2 lovely children now. If she can do it, why can't you? Just asking. Because it's one big yawn to listen to the never-ending stream of complaints, of my childhood was bad, of tears, of your aching joints. Of course they're going to ache. Your organs are all surrounded by all this yellow fat that's pressing on them and suffocating them. Of course you're going to feel ill. And coming onto YouTube isn't going to do a damn thing to help. Check yourself into a clinic. Use some of that money that you're hoarding. Because if you don't, you're not going to be around to spend it. Speak to you all later. Bye-bye.